Greg, I'd love for you to fill in the gaps on this one, because we kind of got to see the threat actors start to scramble. They're like, uh-oh, hang on. Someone is maybe exploring and seeing what we're doing. Let's try to do some emergency break glass stuff to get info out. But what was going on with this credential harvesting?
So let's set the picture a little bit. Like this occurred while we were installing. We identified this while we were this is a brand new client, and they were installing our software, and they had a previous EDR on hand, and the attackers, you'll see that some of these methods they specifically made were to bypass that existing EDR. So they didn't account for us to come in, install. And when that happened, we were able to actually watch hands on keyboard. And at one point, a threat actor was executing this. And as you can see, this is a command shell to enumerate the profile section of the Chrome browser. And they were attempting to grab cookies out of there and exfiltrate the cookies. However, in this individual's haste, you'll notice that the copy command, it's copy source destination here, and they actually accidentally overwrote the cookies file with an empty file at this point. And so they accidentally burned cookies here, and then they tried to grab the back file after this, and it was an interesting mess to watch them. And at that point, we isolated the host right after this. This was like the last command we saw, and we isolated that off the system, kicking the bad guy off there. This was interesting because this command, if you run this command on a normal system that has only one profile by default, this will break, and the attackers did not take that into consideration. This account did not have profiles on it, so that also broke. So they had to manually start doing this in this case. Or the attackers did know that they had profiles from previous engagements and ran this. So this is a very interesting situation here.
Well, goodness, if you were keeping up, this is the roadmap of everything that we just tried to talk about. And these were a little bit more of a visual representation of those hooks and claws, implants, beacons, scheduled tasks, auto runs, persistence mechanisms on host number one. So there's a lot going on.